Hello, I'm David from Winning Solutions. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for viewing our web page and templates at Winning Solutions. We have a huge array of database templates to choose from for almost any business needs you have. Buying the internal use version of our templates will give you the entire source code and allow you to include the template in a larger project. You only need to purchase the developer use version if you plan to distribute it to other entities. All of our databases can and are meant to be customized down to the finest detail to meet your company's specific needs. Shrink-wrapped software generally has to be used as is with no customizations. With Winning Solutions, the licensing is very generous. The app can be used by as many people on as many computers as you want. Applications can be customized to your heart's content, down to the finest detail by you or anyone else with a knowledge of Microsoft Access. We hope this video will be all the help you need. Are you trying to create an Access database but find that it's too much work? Or you could be doing something more productive with your time. WSI could do all the hard work for you. Just contact us via the information below this video. We will work with you to determine how much time and money will be needed to build your new database. If you'd prefer to have your new database built with Microsoft's newer .NET technology so it can run anywhere in a web browser, not just on a Windows desktop, we could do that too. So let's take a look at the enhanced Microsoft Access Calendar database template. So I want to emphasize, just like I do in all template videos, that this application is necessarily incomplete. It's a template. So what you're about to see may look very simplified, may look overly simple. And that's because it can be and is in fact meant to be enhanced, expanded, made as part of a larger application. If you have knowledge of Access and you buy the full version of this template, you have everything. You have all the forms, design, the source code, everything, so that you or someone else can make all the changes you need. Or you could give us a call and we can give you a quote on how to do that as well. But let's take a look at the calendar database. One restriction, of course, with the demo version of the templates is the data that you enter will not be saved when the database is closed. The purchased version of the template will save your data. So this is otherwise fully functional. We could do a search. I don't know if there are any sample items entered. Oh, I suppose not. Okay, so we'll do the search later. Maintenance is one of the first places we will go because anything that populates a drop-down box or, for example, locations, if you have different office locations, different people who are going to be in this calendar, whether it's a doctor's patients or anything else, whatever this database is being used for, you can set up user logins and passwords if you want that type of setup. I don't think this template right now is set up to have user logins, but that's something that could easily be put in. When we go to the calendar view, this is of course the main view here. Oh, and you'll see this demo with a chance to give us feedback. Please do, whether you decide to use this form or not. We always appreciate feedback. It drives the products we create, whether it's through this contact form, the video comments, or a call, chat, or email. So please do that. We have several views. You can view the calendar by day, week, bi-weekly, month, and so on. We can import data from Calendar Import from Outlook. We can export to a calendar. Maintain just gives you the maintenance menu that I just saw. Search gives the search that I just saw. Setup, again, you can do things like first day of the week, showtime in 24 versus 12-hour mode, and so on. So let's close this for now, and let's actually enter some event. I can go on today's date, or maybe we'll go to tomorrow's date and enter a double click on any one of these. Again, I'm in the day view here. I'll select the person. And again, this is drop-down boxes. These are people who we entered. These are entries we made in the maintenance menu. So there's some generic stuff here. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. You can just put anything in there. Save and close. We can select a color for this event. We can invite other people. Again, these are people who we have already entered in the database and in other menus. We can select a custom color. I guess green would be appropriate, wouldn't it? So it's going to appear as green in the calendar. So that's one way you can certainly make certain events stand out. We can go to a few days later and create another event, and maybe we'll just make this all and I will invite everyone here. And then we can save and close. And we'll give this one a custom color, but you didn't enter that. It didn't enter that before because I didn't enter a person. But we can make this an all-day thing too. I selected all-day event, and so it just kind of appears in the top here. And if we go to the month view, again, you see it on that day. So now we can go to search, and we could just run a search. We can search on any or all of these criteria. If I just run a search, it's just going to show me everything. I can show for every search for everything in location too, and so on. And again, we can export this to Excel to Outlook. Print detail, print summary. So we could do a whole lot of things with this calendar. So the calendar itself, you may think, okay, well, why would I have this whole thing just for a calendar? Well, again, I'll just, repeat what I said at the beginning. This is meant to be expanded upon and or imported or added on to an existing database that you need calendar functionality for. So you might have a scheduling app or, you might be a doctor's office. You might have, an application for patients and you want to use this calendar as part of that application to keep track of patient appointments. That's just one of many uses. And of course, it's meant to be open-ended. It's meant to be expanded upon. And that is the preview of our enhanced Microsoft Access Calendar database. Thank you for watching. We hope this video was all the help you needed for your Access database. If you are struggling to create an Access database that does what you need it to do, and just want someone to make that happen for you, that is the business we are in. Our contact information is below the video. You can reach out to us and we will work with you to determine how long it will take and how much it will cost to get your database up and going if the time and cost are acceptable to you. WSI will get to work and make your database vision a reality.